Thank you, love source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for these tarot oracle channel messages delivered through me for the overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness of my beloved brothers and sisters of the zodiac sign Virgo. Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, season, structure, praise, in all of our days. So, as I was getting ready for your show, for this reading, whenever you find it in its timeless nature, I heard through my vessel. So, overall energy for you is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Spirit delivering messages to you. Are you hearing? The Lovers, important decisions. The Emperor, somebody's looking. Ooh, a love. Willing to take the risk. Somebody else like, I'm not doing that. I'm running away from that. Let's see what else we have here. There's a father here who is thinking that a relationship is foolish. An authority figure or an Aries for someone else. Different ones of you. And you just know something is not over. You're feeling like I still want this. Somebody is jealous and they can't let go of the past. And they don't want to. Whenever they had the chances for stability, they acted foolishly about it. Somebody is letting go of some very challenging aspects where they've been holding on to something that just ain't for their own good, and somebody drops two and gains everything. Somebody drops two and gains everything. Okay. Somebody got a Scorpio in the past thinking about you, or you're thinking about them. And how much they got something going on. So there's somebody thinking about and being jealous. I feel like having some emotional reactions. Thank you. Having some emotional reactions because somebody else been out there taking the risk and they got all the gains. And somebody's taking a loss because they didn't pay the cost to be the boss. Somebody broke some chains. to something that made them feel very restricted. Somebody learned to just kind of go with the flow and let it be what it's going to be. There's an attraction here, and it's strong. Somebody realized that, if this is where source is bringing me, this is the opportunity, the message that I'm getting here. This is where I'm finding myself. This is where the universe has brought me to this place of seeing this Seven of Swords, of seeing something that's been eluding you. It's not over. The world in reverse. Oh, we didn't lay these cards this way before. Okay, thank you. Yeah, someone made a decision. There's a stalemate energy that is happening right now, or is about to happen, where somebody's pulling back, holding back in this situation, and the other person is not done. Well, somebody wants to travel, and somebody else like, no, I'm staying home. I've never seen you say no to me before. That's what I see. I've never seen you say no to me before. Yeah, I know you never seen me say no to you before, because you never seen me take my power back like this before. But see, here's the thing. I decide what goes and what don't go, and they say, no. What is going on, and who are you? Where in the world are you at when you're watching? What time is it there? How's the weather? Anything cool in your neighborhood lately? Any good news to share? Let's see. This is disappointment, heartbreak, sadness, a loss, sorrow, regret, separation. This is about having a different perspective about a separation. Changing your mind. Revisiting the past. Somebody not listening to everything inside of them shows them heartbreak and sadness. But courageously they go forward anyways. This whole situation, with all these three coming out this way, is saying, oh, you think you're in control here? Somebody has a moon sign in Temperance. Somebody else has a moon sign, or in Sagittarius, excuse me. And somebody else's Virgo is your moon sign. Somebody feels weak to leave behind their past. Like somebody just can't let it go. They keep going back into, well, they did this to me, they did that to me. They know what, they could tell you what year, what time, what you was wearing, what you had for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that day, and they could tell you about that. And you're just busy over here, like minding your own business, doing what you do, doing what makes you happy, choosing where you want to invest your time and your energy. You've been through major changes, and you've seen that through the times wherever there was the idea that anything was away from you, really, you had it for yourself the whole time. You didn't need nobody to give it to you. You got it for yourself. You got it for yourself. You were nobody's fool. The whole time, you had your savings, your energy reserves, your value in your hands. And you were holding it down, being stable, getting a stability to your life, to your finances, to your foundations, stabilizing your energy, your chakras. Wow. And I'm here getting like somebody's never seen this before. And they're reminding me through my vessel. Somebody's never seen this before. And it makes them sit and say, what is going on? How do they do that right there? How you do that there? Yeah. How do you take that 4 pentacles and turn it into 9 pentacles like that, just based on trust, just off trust that it's there for you, that it's yours? How do you take not enoughness to barely holding on to stability, feeling completely unsupported, to prosperous and abundant? Well, that's what you could teach, apparently. You can teach how to do that. You done learn some things. And it's like Spirit taught you intuitively. Your angels, ancestors, and guides taught you intuitively how to do things another way for a new outcome that you had never experienced before, that you absolutely love the way this is working out for you. So I feel like the energy of through my vessel is you're doing something real different. Innovative is the word that's coming in. Real innovative. You have a real innovative way of overturning these devils over here. That's what I see. So these are something that made you feel compelled. Something that put you in a dark headspace. Something that put you in a place of darkness, where you felt like there was nowhere you could go. There was no way out of this. It was always going to be this way. But here's the thing. Through that, you developed an ability to understand how you felt. And you began to realize that, like, okay, if whatever's happening is happening anyways, the way I go through whatever's happening is up to me, not to you. Even if it seems to be out of my control, the way it's happening is actually up to me. And the way I'll choose to work it is I'm going to do like Tai Chi on this situation energetically. I'm going to roll with what energy I'm receiving, perceiving, believing, and I'm going to use it to my advantage. And in doing this, I'm opening up an energy in a spiritual way, where I'm in an alignment with the the fulfillment of the fluctuating etheric waves. Okay. And you know what? I did it once. I can do it again and again and again and again. As often as I choose to, I can do this. And why does it even fucking matter? Ooh, somebody mad about this. Okay. That's a question somebody's sitting with. Because it's through my vessel, I heard. Page of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Page of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. You ask Spirit a question to help you understand something. You ask for something you wanted. Okay, well, you're being drawn to, like a moth to a flame, to it. But you're going to have to maintain a certain level of balance to align to it. So Source, standing and holding that vibration of what you want, is showing you the other perspectives of your situation so you can make decisions and let go of vibrations of cross current. In other words, there are certain truths you have to see, right? There are certain truths you have to see past the delusion, to break the illusion. That's what's happening. Seeing past the confusion to break the illusion. This is happening through your vessel. Again, they want you to hear that. Yeah, you being drawn, you asked for something that you believe is going. So in the asking of what you want, the response, the information is there. Source, listeners, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, is giving you that information, the answer to your question, and drawing you to that answer in a craving. Yeah, and it's like you don't always understand what it is, but you're being drawn, and that fulfillment lies that way. So some of the details I hear, and even the purpose has eluded you, but you've done this many times before. And now you're being drawn to a new choice. Again, drawn intuitively to it. Something was done in the dark must come out to light. That's what I'm getting with this moon in reverse. What's done in the dark must come out in the light. So let's see. What am I talking about? Who are you? Where are you at? Where in the world is the tribe? What time is it? Where you at? Where you live from? Are you watching this while the little red rectangle says live? Or are you watching it when it's on a replay? I'm curious. Anyways, back to over here. Back to the reading. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right, let's just go. Creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. What is the messages for our viewers of this video? Thank you. What do they need to know? The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Choosing that alignment. That's that calling. That's why you're reaching for what feels like love, because what you called for, you find it on that path. Love will lead you there. Ooh, loving it. Thank you. What else? But to get there, you're going to fall into old habits, possibly, that would restrict you from going. Anything that used to hold you back before from going, probably, is exactly what you have. Thank you. Overturned in that devil overturned energy. Anything that used to hold you back from going in the direction that you really align in on a higher vibration. Yeah. And at the same time, it's like, let them, I get an energy here too of let them think as they will about me. I'm going to do what I need to do for me. I am not going to allow anybody's perceptions or whatever, because as a matter of fact, I realize that it's all that whatever I think it is, it's up to me. This is my life. And I hear, I did it my way. Obstacles or detours in the right direction. You following that path of alignment, you find a brick road, a brick wall at the end of that brick road. And the thing ain't, it's not, it's black, it's not gold. Okay, obstacles or detours in the right direction. So addressing anything that was a blockage, anything that was holding you back, anything that was holding a dominance in your experience that energetically kept you away, and physically, emotionally, whatever type of way you have in this whole experience about the nuances of your situation. The energy of it was, I keep doing and I keep getting the same thing. I keep getting the same thing. And I want to shift that. I want to shift what I'm getting. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. There's that wisdom coming in. Wisdom coming in. Receiving the messages from Spirit. Spirit's giving a message. And it's creating consciousness, power, awareness, control, energy in you. You're meditating on, which way is my spirit calling me? What do I go to? What do I go through? And you're not really like, It's not like you just sit around all day and you just humming, oh, what's my problem? No, it's not like that. It's just, as you're coming up on things in life, you sit with yourself and you may ask, well, what do I do here? And you just kind of just chill for a second before you just run into something. Or else, some of you don't need, I feel like a lot of you are coming into an energy where, because that's the asking, right? That's, okay, thank you. Yeah, so that's where you've been. That's what you've been doing. Now it's like, you ask so much, but the knowing was always there. So in this new phase you're coming into, you're going to sense it, see it in your experience, the answers to what you've been asking about. So keep your eyes peeled, because it's coming through my vessel, I hear. So for somebody, you're going to feel goosebumps are going to be a big signal to you, right? Okay. Heat, code hands. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Opening up your consciousness through perception. Realigning with love for clear direction. Receiving that direction. Following it. And then if you can hold it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. And here the eye sees it. This is like, this eyeball is showing like everything was very non-formed, etheric. Then it began to take form. And as you visualize it more, it shows up right here. As you allowed yourself to be guided to it more, as you believed in, as you believed that you would have the experience of your choosing. You had faith in your dreams. You were led closer to your dreams. And as long as this is the ongoing motion of your experience, you're gonna see it with your eyeballs. The bottom of the deck, oh my goodness. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. I think that very much looks like this. Somebody sits with their blanket on their shoulder. They might sit on the porch. They might sit in their chair, but they got a blanket wrapped around them, or a shawl or something like that. And they sit. For somebody, this is a memory of an experience that you had, and they're taking you back to that moment because that's when you felt your kundalini rise. And it was through the energy of love. Your love overflowed so much, and you prayed. You started through attention to your breathing. It began as meditation. Yeah. The powerful presence of love. Somebody says, what am I? That's what you are. You are the powerful presence of love. You've aligned with that. That's the what you are aligning with. The powerful presence of love. Somebody use that phrase, those words together in one of their days, saying, I just want a powerful presence of love in my life, Lord. Or, thank you, universe, that I see the powerful presence of love. Or, I am the powerful presence of love. And I see it in me, and I see it reflected back to me everywhere that I look. The powerful presence of love. Praise. The grove. Oh, there's seats for two, but a cat sits there instead. Two goes to one. Somebody acting from intuition. But somebody, while they're in one, while you're single, you know that these seats are filled. You're saying, and I'm going to save these seats right here, these two seats. For those who are feeling them energetically now. What else? And listening with the obstacles. So listening, being observant of the signs and synchronicities in your experience. And allowing them to guide you. Highlighting. Some of you asked for signs and synchronicities of the way, on the way, and of the way is significant for somebody. And then also, I get the idea of it lighting up energetically to you. May it light up as I play in these energies. 44. There's infinity in this play. Playing with the infinite consciousness. Not in a bad way, in a beautiful, blessed way. Saying, hey, what else is there for me to grow my soul today? I'm still a spiritual kitten. I want to learn more. What else can I learn about me? And the universe shows up with these lessons. You've been learning all along the way. Okay, this is the one. Thank you. Really? Okay. No other sign, Virgo. Bottom of the deck is the fledgling. Being accepted as a student. Being accepted as a student. Individuality. Card number 47. 4 and 7 equals 11. Initiated on, you're seeing yourself and your world differently. Very important. You're seeing yourself and your world differently. And part of that is you're seeing your effect on it because you're seeing your connection to it and how that connection is influenced by every choice that you make. It's all affected by your choices. What are these three cards? Reminder, don't forget. 2 and 8. Remember that this connection is always going to be there. It's something that cannot go away. It is what you are. You are always, okay, that's it. They want, okay. You are always connected to the all that is, Lesser God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. Praise. There's nothing you can do to separate yourself from the love of God. But what you can do is choose to be unobservant of it. to fail to observe it. So remember to observe it. And in your observing and giving gratitude for the realness of this connection, you'll remember and you'll keep yourself from hitting another obstruction. Did we say that completely? It made sense to the ones it was supposed to think. Okay, choices. Importance of choices. You could choose the old ways or you could choose the new ways. Remember that your situation is because of your choices. And if you're choosing love, you begin to make different choices than when you did not choose love. So let's say you weren't in love before, or you didn't have love before, but you say you do now. Are the choices you're making looking like those ones from before, or are they looking different? Because if something like that has changed, or somebody is saying that, right? You're saying this to somebody. You're sitting there looking at the choices somebody has made, knowing that you've been there before and you've had these same choices to make before, and you're looking to see if the wisdom is there. Okay, look. Self-worth. So making these different choices because you're worthy and you're deserving is the big thing now that you're doing, because before you didn't know your self-worth. But you began to learn it quite a while back. I'm getting quite a while back. But you didn't realize that that's what you were learning quite a while back. You're realizing now that quite a while back, I was figuring out my worth and my value in these situations where they weren't honoring my worth or my value. I had to make choices to go to something better, not stay there. For somebody, this is like being with jobs that just were like, this is like your work history, right? For some of you that apply it to your relationship or your friendship or whatever, it's like first job, you got paid like $6 an hour under the table to run newspapers. I don't know what you do. I don't know how. Anyways, then your next job is like $7 an hour, and then $8.50, and you got really happy when you jumped all the way up to $10 an hour. And you understand? As you grow, and then ones choose to grow further. Some will go to $10 a minute. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Some go to, there's different ones. Anyway, so the point is, this is happening always with you spiritually in the way you choose to play in these energies. And if it's not you as a person you're dealing with, it's both of you at all the times. It's both of you at all the time. It's everybody. This is how it works for everybody, right? What's specific about yours is right now, you're really just getting in tune with your intuition. So strong. It's coming in. It's coming in. But you need to listen to it. You need to listen to it. You need to trust in that spiritual ear you have. Your worth is where this is taking you. You're seeing your own value, seeing your own worth. There's other people too, I'm hearing, who are inspired. They say, in your choosing this beautiful way that you are, remember all the time that your choices are an example to others who are around you. Your choices are an example to others who are around you. So if you have a child, or siblings or your friends look up to you. Somewhere you're a leader. Yeah, somewhere you're a leader. And your choices are you're an influencer. You are an influencer. It says relax from the Magical Unicorns Oracle cards. And relax. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all going to be fine. So you said, you said to yourself, look, I'm just going to keep following this here emotional guidance system. I'm going to keep following what Spirit is showing me. And I choose love. This is kind of like the way I just be. I've always been a person who chooses love. I choose learning. I choose forgiveness. I don't choose to stay so stiff and stuck in what I thought it was. When it makes sense, hey, it makes sense. I'm going to flip. I'm going to change. I'm going to flash. Be surprised when I show up as a new being on it. Mm-hmm. See what else we have for you. Definitely yes. The answer to your question is a strong yes. Somebody wanted to know the reason that worked out the way it did, which was it didn't work out. Was this because it really needed to happen that way so I could get to where I'm at now? Yes. Yes. Somebody is getting the lessons from all the things that didn't work out in the past, figuring things out now, really getting the lessons, really starting to understand the signs on the road of life. Or it says, keep going. No, don't go over there. Okay. Okay. Some of you, these signs are coming in okay, so they're getting a little nuanced now. These signs are coming in through synchronicities, names that will trigger memories of previous experiences relating to the same situation that you're considering at the moment, the decision you're on the verge of making at the moment. And it's been costly to learn this lesson. I hear it's been costly to learn this lesson, that when it reminds me of that person and that experience, and it's in the same general vicinity of what I'm trying to accomplish. Like if it was a mechanic before and it's a mechanic now and it's coming from a reference from this one, and then over here, this one's got that one's name, or this one looks like that one, or they got the same car, or I don't know, what was the sign? That these two people saying the same thing or in the same energy as the other one, and they've all been in the same energy. And now you can see the pattern of that energy. Somebody sees auras and they're literally seeing the energetic footprint. Your next card is, you are gifted. You are very intelligent and talented. Yep. Whether you're seeing it with auras or just claircognizance, just having a knowing, you can't tell nobody why you know, especially with this owl energy up here. You can't tell them how you know or why you know, except for all is one and one is all, honey. That's the answer I got for you. That's why I know. And that's happened when walking around and all of a sudden just feel moved to mention something to somebody, or in conversation and you just said exactly what they needed to hear, What else? Most important, please. Thank you. Exercise, run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. I feel like this is go do what makes you feel authentically you, what feels fantastic for you. There are things that you love. How can you add more of that energy into your life? And this one came as well. Decide it's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? The bottom of the deck is pets. You love and understand animals and small children and childish people and people who are smaller than you. Not in, and somebody's like, oh, what an egotistical thing to say. Well, we're happy that you realize that you took it that way. We didn't mean it that way. We meant, hey, I am who I am, and you are who you are. My conscious my conscious awareness of my energies, and the fact that I exercise these, I stand out differently. And you're really realizing that you are so unique. You're realizing your uniqueness. You stand out. There's something very different about you, and people are sensing that difference about you. So just remember that just as you've grown so much because of these choices to overcome situations that used to make you feel stuck or in a dark place or whatever that is. Look at this. Take a leap of faith into the unknown. Keep going. You're choosing it. Somebody is doing shadow work like a beast. You in beast mode on this shadow work and thrilling them. I hear thrilling them. And this person is now looking like a composer standing up in front of a big band. Look at that. Like all these cards down here. That's the big band, right? Or the orchestra at the concerto. And they are directing it all. Yeah, man. Whatever you're choosing to do is taking you into this unfamiliar experience, this extremely empowering and liberating. And they're showing the yin yang energy in the black and the white of the card, and the red of the word unknown, root chakra energy, making it real, making it three-dimensional, bringing this balance down into a physical experience. Not just letting it say some idea in your head, but it's actually having a tangible effect in your world. So everything coming into balance in your experience. People that are around you are reciprocal. They're doing their part. Everybody is contributing in a beautiful way. There is appreciation. There is gratitude. And the reciprocation isn't because, well, tit for tat, or you should do it because I did it, or, it's not that. It's a natural desire for balance that people are coming into vibrational match to by following this calling of that love vibration. Wow. The bottom of the deck. Fall in love when you are ready, not when you're lonely. Fall in love when you're ready, not when you're lonely. Yeah, somebody here. Self-worth, choices, being on your own. Somebody has been choosing to go into the dark, but they're going into it, pulling power out of it. And changing the experience. So that the loneliness isn't there, because the loneliness was always there. Even in this love, and I'm getting air quotes, even in this love, there was always loneliness there until began playing with these energies, trying to understand, ask to show you love through your vessel. And here comes your vessel experiencing that love. Wow. Powerful message for you. I hope, I'm sure. I hope. Hi, Hope. Love you. Powerful message for Virgo. If it's been dark, the fact that you are working on yourself while it's been dark, choosing powerfully, is changing that experience. That experience is changing for sure. And all you've been doing was been in a training. You've been in training, and you've been training for this. I hear, and you've been training for this all your life. You are worthy. You make powerful choices. You're unique. Look, going into this decision. All right. That's what I have for you. Until next time, sending you the energies of love and peace and happiness. Laters.